that it helps me to become. Yes, because if you do more, you will have to become more. I've had to learn literally everything, every skill. And that's to tell you, so if you're here today and you're afraid, you don't know how to do it, there's room for learning. That's how wonderfully God has made the human, such that you can always get better. Nobody is in the perfect state, only God is perfect, but it's in you to be able to grow. And what's one thing this package does for us, especially now that we are much more better than we started. So that's how it's also, and it's been. And I didn't like the fact, there were certain things I didn't like in me then. I didn't like the fact that I depend on people financially. I didn't have my own finance, whatever. I didn't come from a rich background. Like they used to playfully say, if you Google my father's name, you just see error, 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 error. And like that's what they say, your father is not Dangote, your father is not Adeleke. So we had to just, had to make something out of this. And they say, if you're born poor, it's not your fault. But if you die poor, it's your fault. God has put potentials in you. Opportunities are everywhere, like quantum technology has the wealth creation. It can help you. It can offer you, which you can tap in. All right. So that's how I started my journey. It's been wonderful. And today, by the grace of God, the things I don't like, I'm shifting farther and farther away from it. Like depending on people financially, like not being certain of how tomorrow is going to be. I'm looking at tomorrow with great anxiety and apprehension. It has totally changed. And at the point when I met quantum technology, some of my friends here would attest to it. I just came out of a business that had failed totally, and I was completely broke. Life is ups and down, up and down, up and down. And by the point quantum technology met me, what we're presenting to you, I was down. I was in the valley, no single income. If you're watching me today and you've ever experienced being very broke that you didn't see any money at all, can you type it too on the chat if you can relate with me? You've been so broke. So my friend came. I wasn't even in the mindset, like I couldn't do anything. I was tired of everything. I was, thank you for the two. Thank you. I was tired of, don't tell me anything. Just like some of you are feeling like, I don't want to hear quantum technology. Not just that, I'm not interested. I don't understand. And she looked at me and she said, so what are you going to do? And I'm asking you now, what are you going to do? We have bills facing us. We have our children we have to take care of, give them the standard of life that they should, not management. What are you going to do? So I started coming down, sitting and learning about quantum technology. I didn't know anything about it. Like I told you, no science background, nothing, but learning, and then using. That's the bracelet in my hand. That's the bracelet. Very fashionable, very beautiful. I actually have two I'm wearing. Very fine. And I noticed that the pain I had on my knee disappeared. But before that, I noticed that my fatigue ended. I used to be the kind of person that if I work very hard today, tomorrow you won't see me. I'm gone. I love my mornings. I'm not an early morning person. I used to tell myself when I had gotten married. So when my husband is on his way back from work, like I'm calling and I'm telling him that I'm tired. And I'm actually passing a message to him so that when you come, just let me be, I am tired. And I'm always singing tired. That was fatigue. And the doctor explained to us at that time that we live in a very stressed environment, very stressed, so many things. Your generator can pack up, your NEPA can go off, your water pump can go bad anytime. So many things that just stresses one. Income hardly enough. Yeah, so but I noticed that maybe I started wearing this bracelet, and I'm here to actually talk about the bracelet. My friends are coming to talk about other products. I noticed that I go every day. We used to have trainings on quantum every single day. Our friends from Asia, they wanted to educate us and teach us about quantum. And so I noticed that I'll be there 8 o'clock. I wake up early enough, prepare breakfast and lunch. As the kids are going to school, I am on my way to the office. That wasn't me. That's not the Amara, and I'll be there every day early. So it impacted on my energy, and then my pain disappeared. And I noticed that it's rejuvenating. It's taking care of a lot of things. My complexion is fairer and brighter. And then it could help you if, like at that time, I needed to lose some weight. It could help you curb appetite. Actually, it does. It's a smart product that helps you do a lot of things. And then, so we started telling people one by one, and we started proving everything they have told us. You see? So, so there are 5 things to look out for when you're in business. If you're thinking of doing business, there are 5 things to look out for. And we have done our due diligence to find out that these things that you need to check mark in business that, oh, this company actually has it, they have it. So, but the major one we'd like to major on today is, it's the need for the product. Is there a need for the product in the marketplace? If you agree with me that more and more people are looking for ways to cut down on health bills, can you type a 3? If you agree with me that there are more and more people are looking for ways to cut down on health bills, can you type a 3 on the chat? Thank you. Everybody will be happy. There are people who, their aged parents are always giving some, calling. My mom called me today. She's worried on how to go to the wedding. She has a wedding. She's just, she doesn't know how to, she needs to go to the wedding. It's been a very long time my mom calls me and say my health. I mean, like, it's faded away. At the point, I felt like maybe she's not telling me. I had to call my sister who lives outside of the country, and I said, does mommy call you about her health anymore? And she says, no. So exposing my mom to quantum product has drastically reduced her health complaint. And if you have older parents, you understand what I'm talking about. Is either water is coming out of their eye, or their waist is paining them, or they couldn't sleep at night, or there's one complaint or the other. And once there's a doctor around, they'll just tell you, I think she should go to the hospital and check her sugar level. I think you should take her to the hospital and check her BP. I think she needs to run some tests. That was how it was for us. So if you agree with me, only one person responded. If you agree with me that there is a need in the marketplace for people to cut down on medical bills, please type a 3 for me on the chat if you agree with me. If you agree with me that, and that's for the income aspect, because it's not funny. In the world of today, the high cost of things, anytime I go out, I don't know whether it happens to anybody here. I hardly go out to shop, but anytime I go out to shop, I actually literally feel my heart losing some beats. I don't know, or pounding faster. Like, I'm like, I went to buy a crate of egg and it's 2,000 naira. And I told the lady, just like I saw on the news the other day, that very soon some Nigerians will not be able to eat eggs. Wow. And you touch this, a bottle of groundnut, how much you say, 1,000 naira? Like, seriously, you just see the money just go out of your hand. And you just know that, no, if you can cut down on health bills, it will help. You agree with me, right? I have 2 people who have agreed with me. Any other person that agrees with me, okay, how about the hazards of being on chemical drugs? People, those of you who are into medicine, thank you. Thank you for the response. If you're a doctor, a pharmacist, or even a layman, you know that those chemical drugs that has helped us in so many times is not designed for you to take all the time. What if you have a parent who's arthritis patient, and they have been on drugs for 10 years, 20 years? What if there is a solution where they can actually reduce those drugs, and then get off those drugs? So there is a need for the products in the marketplace, and we're very happy for that. And that's why we're here to tell the story. There is a need. More and more women don't see their period often. More and more women are hitting menopause. Can you hit menopause at 32, 35? There's a problem. And what we have is solving that problem. There are more and more women who are suffering from infertility. And most of them is due to the lifestyle. The lifestyle we find ourselves today is a sedentary lifestyle. I'm sure you are sitting down as you are hearing me. You're seated, right? If you're seated, type a 4. If you're sitting down right now, type a 4. Type a 4 if you're seated. If you're sitting down, type a 4. Sitting down, type a 4. Thank you. I'm sitting. If you enter your car, you're sitting down. You go to the office, you're sitting down. You go to church, you're sitting down. You're sitting and sitting and sitting. You know, when you type on the chat, you're talking back to me so that I will know that I'm not talking to myself. You are actually you're actually showing me some love. Yes. Thank you very much. Thank you. So just make that effort. Yes. And that typing on the chat is exercising your hands and increasing blood circulation. Good. And that's part of what we're talking about today. Do you know that think of your forefathers. Think of them, your great-grandmother. I still saw my great-grandmother, my great-grandmother, I saw my grandmother. Woo! They will walk from one village to another as if it's just at the backyard. They didn't have sedentary lifestyle. There was no car. There was no keke. There was no Uber. The very few lucky ones have bicycle, and even that bicycle is good exercise. So their lifestyle was way better than ours. And that's why you see them in their 80s, they're still going to farm. But you and I sit in one place, and that hinders blood circulation. And if blood is not circulating well in your body, it is attracting, it is calling diseases, health condition. Yes. Like high blood pressure, stroke, infertility, cancer. Blood is not circulating well. So is there, and one major thing that quantum technology does is to improve blood circulation. So is there a need for this product? Oh, yes. I call my customers, I say, can you give me referrals? All of them tell me yes. Yes, because it has worked for them. So thank you for coming. And I want to plead with you to please tell somebody else about this. Because please, Joe, don't keep the information to yourself. So there is a need in the marketplace for this. And that is why I've invited you to come and hear. Don't keep it to yourself. If you decide to also, tell other people about this and create a stream of income, I hope you have also heard, and I believe that you've been told that it's not wise to have only one stream of income. Some of us have jobs and we are comfortable. You look around, you are comfortable. I was telling my younger brother yesterday, I said, who told you? How do you know that you will still have that job tomorrow? Because at a point when people feel like that, when people feel that they have become assets in a company, I'm organizing this and that, there's somebody way better than you in the marketplace. And moreover, many things are political. What if somebody approaches your boss, who maybe is a big shareholder in your company, and says, I need a slot. I have my cousin who needs a job. I need a slot. And then as people will come and say, suddenly I lost my job. I don't know what happened. Nothing happened. What happened is what happens naturally. So I told him, who told you you have a job? Who told you that next month your job will be there? So I was talking to him to get up and do something by the side. So multiple streams of income is what is preached today. I've heard people say 4, some people say 8, some people say 10. So as I'm looking at this, and there is a need for the product in the marketplace, once there is a need, that means people will pay money for it. That means wealth can be created. And then if you decide to do that, you have leaders who will support you, free coaching, support. But this Zoom call is part of our support. All you need to do is share that link. So as I'm talking to you now, you can still share the link. Many people have used this to build huge business. I remember during COVID-19 when there was total lockdown worldwide and people were afraid. I hope you can hear me. People were scared what's going to happen to them. What's going to happen to them? And when they heard about these Zoom meetings, they would share the link. We're having Zoom meetings twice a day. And they would come. And their friends would. That was when Madam Taiwo came for Madam Laide. And she bought the bracelet. As your friends are buying this product we're sharing with you today, you are being paid. So you not even having the money, it doesn't matter. Today, I'm sure you've read books like Think and Grow Rich and the rest of them. Today, not having money is not a reason why you can't make money today in the world of today. Just bringing friends here and the friends come and see the product that they need. Because you're the one that brought them, you get paid. Okay? So there's a need for the product in the marketplace. The companies there supporting you, allowing you to earn as much as you can. You can earn big money fast. Today's Saturday, Wednesday, you can earn huge money. Just call the money and we'll tell you, this is it. You earn it fast. And there are no hidden requirements or obligations or what we say, because you've come in then. No stories. Okay? And the timing is right. These are things you consider in business. The timing is right. People want to break. If you watch movies like Avengers, what's the other movie? Black Panther, Divergent. Those are in movies. They show you what is going to happen in the future. You see people who get wounded, get sick, and they put them in some place, and they come out their well. Quantum energy creates that magnetic field for your body to heal itself, and you enjoy good health. Right? So, considering all these 5 factors, we see that we found something good, though. We found something good. Quantum technology is something good. It has no side effects, in case you're asking. It does not fade out. I've been wearing my bracelet for 3 years. It's economical. One time buy. Imagine how much we have spent on my mom, how much we have saved on my mom from not going to hospital every single week to do tests. How much is to do tests, to see doctors? Some doctors, before you see them, 10,000 naira for seeing them at all. You pay for the test, then you pay for the drugs, then you pay for, we've stopped that. Just one time keen her into the bracelet, the plate, everything quantum. And if you don't have the money like me when I started, don't worry, relax. Just get a friend to come and see what we have. And you will start creating income. Quantum is invisible, but its effects are visible. Quantum exists in form of waves. You don't see it. It's there, just like you don't see the waves. The wave that's responsible for you to hear me where you are and where I am. You don't see them, but it's waves. But it's there. That you don't see it doesn't make it not to be there. That you don't understand it, how it works, does not mean that it's not true. Or you tell me, how does your phone transmit what I'm saying from where I am now to where you are? Many of us, including me, cannot explain it. If you meet people who can explain it, well, let's break it down for you. How do you explain taking paracetamol that goes to your tummy and your headache up there gets healed? I can't explain it. Some people can explain it. But because you can't explain it doesn't mean that it's not true. It doesn't work. So, not to waste too much of your time, quantum energy, and through Moses satellites planted in the space, you could check the Google on that. They were able to harness quantum energy. It exists everywhere, but the one in the space is purer. So they harnessed it, put it in a cabin, and then all these products we're going to show you, they put those products in the cabin, and through quantum entanglement, quantum energy is infused in those products. Why did they take the time, spend all this money, planting satellite in the space? Because quantum energy that Albert Einstein them discovered, Niels Bohr, the early scientists, they talked about it. Through political reasons, those things were down. Don't tell people, don't let people know. Don't let them know that they can use home therapy and cure COVID-19. Don't tell them they can go through to natural alternative and their cancer will go. Don't tell them those things will not make money. Yeah, these are the kind of things that is true, obvious and happening. But because there's health benefit, the Asians embraced it. The Asians are naturally into preventive medicine. That's why you go in their midst, you see people who are 120 years, 130 years, 100 years riding the bicycle. Yes, that's what happens. Okay, so this health benefit is the reason why you and I need to use quantum products. It improves microcirculation speed. So even though we find ourselves sitting all the time, like you're sitting right now, your body is as if it's exercising. Do you understand? As you wear the bracelet or any quantum products. It improves your strength and stamina, alleviates fatigue, inhibits bacteria, can change the molecular order of a cell without changing the cell itself. Like a scattered room. It's got a scattered room. All you need, like my children this morning, I went to their room. The room is all scattered. I said, what nonsense? Go and fix your room. When you enter the room in a scattered state, it has a negative vibe or whatever. You are likely not to want to go and lie down in a room that is scattered. But if you fix the room, everywhere is fine. The next thing you feel like doing is to lie down on the bed, right? You agree with me, right? That's what happens. So quantum goes into your body and removes the chaotic state. Like the doctor explained to us, disease is a state of no ease. The body is no longer at ease. Disease. Quantum brings the body in the state of ease. Put some harmony in the body. And that's why people use our products like, Madam, my BP is now always normal. And Madam, my blood sugar is now very well. And Madam, the hand that could not move due to stroke, I can move it right now. And Madam, I'm sleeping well. It's because quantum goes and arranges. Improve detoxification. You know, when a problem goes, then we hear testimony. We have people who have use quantum product and now say, Madam, let me tell you something. I didn't used to poo-poo. I will stay for 1 week, 2 weeks. I won't go to the restroom. Since I started using your quantum product, I'm doing it. If Mr. Bode is on the chat, I just wish he'll be here. He likes to give those testimony. And I wish maybe in the course of time, I'll actually get him to come and give that testimony. So you see people in their fine rides. Thank you for sharing the link. You can remind your people again. You can't do it too much. You see people in their beautiful cars. They have a health condition they cannot talk about. You give them this bracelet to wear, they thank you, and they share what it was with them. Madam Kevin was saying, man, he doesn't pass out physics. His body does not. From day to day, week to week, was a serious problem. He starts using quantum, that problem ceases. So you see, when your body's detoxification is improved, your health has improved. You see the person looking finer and fairer because the debt that has been accumulated in his body has gone away. It regulates magnetic field wave to normal due to radiation, pollution, carbon monoxide being emitted in the air, and we breathe them in. The magnetic field wave we live in is obstructed. It's not good. When you wear quantum product, it corrects that. It enhances your immunity, and that's why we rarely fall sick. If you have been using quantum, if you are here, and you're using quantum product, and you notice that you don't fall sick like you used to, please give me a 5 on the chat. I like witnesses. I want witnesses. True witnesses. True witnesses. If it's not true, don't type a 5. If you have noticed that you don't fall sick like you used to, or your entire household, thank you. You don't fall sick. If you enter my house right now and search through, you will not see one sick you will not see, and that's the blessing that God has given me since I started using quantum products. Yes, and then it will enhance the immunity. It will improve sleep quality. Even if it's 4 hours you have to sleep, you wake up, you are fine. Rejuvenates organs in the body. Quantum keeps the body strong, refreshed, and young. You will look younger as you start using quantum products. Okay, so I just wanted to let you know the health benefits of this product that we found. Is a revolution right now. It is helping a lot of people key into preventive lifestyle, and we are happy we found it. We are glad we found it. We're so happy that we are part of this. I have been into health and wellness for like 20 years, and meeting this is like getting to the last bus stop. I'm telling you, it's like getting to the last bus stop in health. For now, this is the major revolution in the health industry. And so I think we are blessed to have this around us. The first product I will show you is the bracelet. I'm trying to get my slide on the bracelets. The bracelets, that's what I'm wearing on my hand. They are beautiful. You can see them. Very beautiful. They have different designs. I'm wearing 2 because the doctor tells me that this is a pressure point. I was asking her, why did they say we should wear bracelets here? He said, because it's a pressure point or something. That's what she called. I'm not a doctor, but I'm noticing that I'm enjoying everything about this. I'm trying to get my slide on. It's giving me the slides I do not want. Okay. But yes, one second. Let me just open up this and show you the bracelets. Why you should try. Yeah, we have some supplements, some nice high quality supplements. All right, let me just go to the product I'm talking about. Madam Angela, you should be ready for yours. Now, this is the bracelets. This is the bracelet. Beautiful. Please ignore that price there. That price is not the original price. That price is not the real price. Sorry, it's my old slide. Yeah, dollar has so increased. In fact, right now, you want to buy dollar, they tell you there's no dollar. It's scarce. Imagine. Crazy. Okay, so that's the quantum bracelet. Please wear it. Please buy it for your wife, buy it for your husband, buy it for your parents. Whether you understand how this thing works or not, buy it. Please, when you buy it, wear it 24/7. Sleep, bathe with it. When you're bathing with it, it's shining. This is a blessing for us. It has become a blessing. I give God the glory. I have some people I have gifted this bracelet to, and now they are giving me customers. Oh, if I invited you here, get back to me and say, Amara, I'm still looking at this thing. Let us talk. I will borrow you to wear. You will see, you will sleep different. Telling you, I can bet on it. Quantum, negative ion. The bracelet contains 4 components: negative ion, germanite, magnet, far infrared. Testimonies are bound. There are people that doctors self did not know what is wrong with them. They go from doctor to doctor. Nobody don't know what's wrong with them. What is wrong with them is that the body is in chaos. Something has gone wrong. And they start wearing the bracelet, and that they are fine. People suffering from high blood pressure, diabetes, ulcer, they start using bracelet, it goes. So please, take the word out for us. Tell people. We have testimonies, so many of them. Then the second product is the eye. And then another reason why you should, if you work in an office, when you have laptops, phones, aviation, machines, and all, remember there's radiation. Remember there's pollution. This bracelet is your solution to those things. You will know. Let me not talk too much. You will shall know. Is there anybody in the house that has testimony? Could you type on the chat testimony? You just talk for 1 minute. 1 minute. Okay. Then I want to talk about the glasses, because the thing is that the world we live in today has keyed us into lifestyle that we're not even aware of the dangers that we expose ourselves to. Many of us are now into, whether you're into online business or not. My mother is on YouTube. And all that. So keeping your eye constantly on the laptop. You need to be aware that there's UV rays, blue lights. You go in the sun. What do you do? Does it take you out of the sun all the time? The sun burns the lens of the eye. That's why people who are always exposed to the sun, like policemen, one of the things that will plague them later in life is blindness. I'm telling you, start from cataract, glaucoma to blindness. We should be aware of these things and wear the quantum glasses. And the sweet thing is that the quantum glasses not only prevents, it heals. It heals the eye. We had a situation of a woman who cannot open and close her eyelids anymore. Oh my God, I've really talked for so long. I'm so sorry. So sorry. And she wears the glasses because it's corrected that thing. That's the glass. We had people who are almost going blind, losing their job, can't cross the road anymore by themselves. They start using the glasses and they are fine. Then, as if that's not enough, because the glass will touch your ear, we have testimony of people whose deafness has been corrected using the glasses. So at this point, I want to invite Mr. Angela, my friend, to talk about the plate. Forgive me, it's taking so long a time. Angela, come and tell us about solution to pollution. Good afternoon.
Yes. Good afternoon. Good afternoon. Good afternoon. Solution to food pollution and water pollution. I'm Angela Lale. I've been in health and wellness business for more than 20 years now, to be precise, in different health products. And I have found this product to be unique, not just only unique. Personally, it has helped me and my family to curb a lot of health issues. Before now, if I go out anywhere, these are my personal stories and testimonies. I don't eat outside. If I do, I will visit the toilet more than 4 or 5 times and continuously for the next 3 days. This has always been my usual. Hello? Okay, I think network threw me out. So this has always been my usual norms of not having to eat or have all these reactions. My stomach very sensitive. So when I came across this product, this quantum ceramic tableware, the first thing I noticed is if I eat with this bowl, and since we were told it's not just an ordinary bowl, it helps to detoxify. If you look at the world of today, we have a lot of, I'm an organic poultry farmer too, to add to what I do. Due to this food pollution, I had to delve into farming and also rearing livestock. In the course of this, we're taught how to do this in the ordinary way, that's the commercial way, and in the organic way. For those who want to live healthy, without compromising or using chemical hormonal boosters, residue, and all those things that we farmers do just to cut corners and make more money, but at the detriment of other people's health. So I don't want to find myself injuring people. So I decide to learn in an organic way without all the extra hormones and so many formalin in fish. If you look at the world of today, before any farmer, those who are not honest could get the food right from the farm to our table. One form of chemical would have been used, which we call pollution, which ordinarily is not good for our health. And so if you look at it, I'm sure you have heard a lot of those who are producing cassava, fufu, the one we call fufu, adding hypo and detergent to fufu in order to boost the quantity. Also, we have a lot of, they add a sniper to food like beans. We no longer see weevil in beans, unlike in those days when we were younger. No weevil, even in stockfish, those dry stock, open the head. The first thing you see is the worm coming out, running out when you need to wash it with hot water. These days, you don't find it. The red oil, we were told when we were trained by one of the NAFDAC director years back on World Food Health Day, World Food Day, organized somewhere at Ikeja by the NAFDAC directors. They call we farmers to educate us, and they actually taught us some of the hazard chemicals with codes now. You ordinarily, if you see the code, you will not know them. All these codes, they all have negative effects. All those chemicals, they add it to whatever they are producing to make it longer. Then also, you know, the women that buy this plantain, they add carbide to plantain to cover it, to ripen it. And also, you know, once they add those chemicals to it, when they cover it, the inhalation, when they are inhaling it, they take more of it. Then you and I that go to the market to buy the bunch of plantain looking fine and beautiful, reddish, without you knowing that it's been processed with chemical, you just take it, put it on your tabletop. That's the first thing I always advise people. When you go to the market, buy anything, as you're coming in with a polythene bag with everything, please drop it inside your sink. Make sure it's not on your kitchen top, inside your sink. Wash it. Even the so-called plastic bottles on the shelf, if you go to supermarket, you buy anything, make sure you wash them, rinse them. If I also buy like all these packaged food, like sachet milk for the children, the first thing I do, I take it and rinse them in dust and water, flip it, and then dry it, because dust and every infection does carry germs that we don't see with our eye. But nevertheless, with all these horrible things out there, people are doing with the livestock, adding so much plastic chemicals and in their food additives, the GMOs, the processed food that you and I are facing. That is the aspect of pollution, food pollution. Now, let me look at it from the aspect of water pollution. We have a lot of oil leakages in our pipes, in our drainage, chemical pollution, adding more chlorine to our water to either purify the water. There is a certain quantity that you must add, but most times the gauge, they don't get that gauge, they take it above and the body takes it in. And then the plastic containers we use to drink water also, they are not left out. Under normal room temperature, you know, in this part of our world is a hot weather. Under normal room temperature, the plastic, the chemical they use to produce that plastic to be so fine and you can see through so clearly, looking beautiful, the bisphenic acid leaches in the water under normal room temperature. So we are advised to always get a BPA-free plastic bottle. Mind parents in the house today, please, either you get your BPA-free plastic bottle, water bottle for your children when they are going to school, or you get the broken pieces of This quantum bowl, when it breaks, don't trash it. It helps to purify your water. It helps to detoxify the excess residue, whatever residue, whether you know it, you don't know it, it eliminates it. This is my drinking water. If you look at it, I'm sure you can all hear the sound. The broken pieces of this ceramic tableware is what I use to purify my water. Once I'm stepping out of my house, I use this. I have them in bulk. So all full of water. And this plastic under normal room temperature, if you look at it very well on a closer look, I'm sure you will see BPA free. Even if I leave it in my car, the chemical they use to produce this plastic container will not lynch, will not contaminate my water. Despite I have the pieces of plastic content, the broken pieces inside it, you can see I'm fortifying myself 247. I have my quantum necktie just because if I'm watching at, and then I also have the quantum glasses on too, always checking, just like every product has a solution is given. This is to help curb the solution to food pollution and water pollution. What does it do? Like all the quantum benefits she read to you, it helps to change the water molecule structure from macro to micro, that the micro veins in your body can easily absorb. And then the system, that water goes through your system, also helping you to eliminate excess toxins in the bone, in the muscle, in the brain, in the kidney, in your blood. If you know the composition of water, more than 75% of our water comprises, or our body comprises of water. And what kind of water are you taking? If you have this bowl, it's made from animal bone powder, pollution-free Portland clay. You and I know the benefits of clay, also quantum infused, and then also an ancient Chinese musical instrument was infused during the course of production. That musical instrument, they usually play it for people who want to meditate, people who are getting out of any health issue, who wants to heal better, relax, depressed people, to keep their nerves, their cells activated, less fatigue, and also helps healing. Once you put the body in the right magnetic field way, the body naturally heals itself without taking drugs. If you are on medication, like we always tell you, keep to your doctor's medication. You can also keep your medication overnight. You drop your medication pills in the cup overnight to activate it for you, or you use the quantum telomerase light healing machine. Somebody else, one of our professionals also will come on board and also talk about the quantum telomerase light healing machine. It also helps to activate your drugs, boosting the beneficial part of those drugs and downplaying the negative side of the drugs, eliminating it completely. So this will also help. Not just an ordinary bowl, also about 16 trace elements was infused during the course of production. Let me mention but a few. We have calcium, we have silicon, we have iron, we have zinc, we have copper. All this, you know the benefits of iron, transporting food nutrient from one point to another within your cells. So once this helps to structure your water, the quality of your water you're taking is very important to all the organs of our body. Just like our liver contains 95% water, you know it will really go deep down to the tiniest veins, the nano veins, the micro veins, getting the right water and you're properly hydrated. Then the bone contains 22% water. The muscles holding that bone contains 75.6% water. You can see the benefit of taking the right water into our system just by using this bowl, changing the structure of your water to the right structure where the body cells can easily absorb it. The brain contains 80.5% water. You see the importance. When somebody falls, you know water contains oxygen. When you faint, you know the first thing is that person needs air, the right air. The air we breathe in is the same. The difference between the air we breathe in and the air they trap in the cylinder is the difference is that they have removed all the impurities. It's the same oxygen, but they've removed all the impurities from that air and now channel it into a cylinder where it is now purified. And so when you faint, they push that air to you. It goes straight into your lungs without having the impurity. So that's why if you take water with this bowl that has been structured, the difference is that all the 16 nutrients that I've just mentioned will find their way into your system, activating and proper hydrating your cells. Because the major problem we have in our environment is dehydration. Not only that, also oxidative stress level. This is my quantum cold water spray bottle. I use this once in a while because as you talk or you do anything, you need to also activate those cells so that you don't crack your veins. Like I said, it helps to activate your cells and make your skin absorb the water easily. The structure of the water it changes, allows your cells to properly absorb those water very fast, and instantly you'll see getting that energy as if something has been added to your system. Also, the kidney contains 82% water, 82.7% water. Then the blood, which transport the nutrient to all the nooks and corners of our body, has the highest percentage, which is 90.7% water. So what I will ask you, what is the quality of water in your system? What is the quality of water in your body? We need the right water in our body to help take in these nutrients and also helps flush out toxins out of our system. Then the heart, which is the engine of the whole body, the whole system, because different cells makes up tissue. Different tissues makes up the organ. Different organ makes up the system, and then the different system makes up the body. This body you're seeing. What quality is the water you take in? Why we need this bowl is to help curb the solution to food and water pollution in our environment. We have said so much. The residue from the chemical, the vegetable, the pesticide, the fertilizer that they use to grow all the vegetables. You know, we are not supposed to ordinarily overcook our vegetables. We're supposed to take them raw. But farmers, we have this herbicides or pesticide we spray on our chemicals. Ordinarily, where the chemical comes in oil-based form, not powder-based. It washes off. So the chemical will still remain there even after harvest. When you go to the market, you buy that same vegetable to your house to cook, pre-cook it. The chemical still remains there because it's in oil-based form, except you have a chemical you use to remove. Just like when you buy the grapes that they coat with wax, the candle wax, and so many other fruits that has been coated with candle wax. Even the oil, tiny fill nylon, they used to coat some of the fish and so many things to do. All this bowl will help curb to remove those residue. That chemical base don't go off easily, but with this bowl, it helps to. That was why whenever I eat outside, I feel that sensational effect in my system, and I have to go until everything gets out of my system. My body will not be at ease. And so this was the solution. I found the solution. I'm going to share another video with you. Permit me. This video, I have a vegetable garden where I planted my ugu that have not watered for some time. And when sorry. Okay, this is the video. Can you all hear me?
Yes.
Okay, this is the video. I have not watered this soil for some time now. What happened was I left it, and I had two I like to carry out my own personal test because I like to tell you I have carried out my test. I will teach you, you can do it on your own. So I had 2 areas where I planted my ugu. So what happened was the vegetable, I didn't water it for over 1 week, more than 1 week to be precise. I left it unattended to. The other side where I did not stick the broken pieces to the soil did not survive. It withered off. But the side where I stuck the ugu, the broken pieces of the ceramic tableware to the soil, getting all the 16 nutrients, the copper, the calcium, the iron, name it, 16. It did not weather off, rather it was sprouting new vegetation all around. I discovered it, I said, wow, so this thing really works. And I have it in 2, I carried out the test in 2 different areas. One with the broken pieces, one without the broken pieces. And I ignored the place and the vegetable was still doing very well. So I had to water it. This video is not playing. I would have showed you why. I don't know, it's not playing. So I'm trying to see if I can play the video. It's not playing. Sorry. So I was only trying to just let you know that these are personal. Okay. Hello, can you hear me now? Can you see this?
Yes, we are seeing it.
So thank you. These are the things I do at home. I carry out my personal experiment so that you will know that what we are saying are attainable. They are very much possible. And so this goal has helped me a lot, myself and my family, even the children in body, like I said. There is no emergency in any situation in my house, no emergency. My children have their own broken pieces in their drinking water like this. Even their teachers and their school, they follow me on Facebook, they see me. And so when they see, they will say, oh, is that your mommy's product that you are taking? They will say yes. They all have their spray bottle. They don't joke with it. There's no emergency. Stomach ache, menstrual cramp. My daughter is always there for her friends to help use a spray bottle on them in her hostel. Same goes with the boy, not just if you. No tableware in your house can produce that sound. That sound, listen to this. Your hand must be clean, the bowl must be clean, no water, just damp your hand, wet, clean hand. As long as you can hear me, irrespective of where you are, you're getting the benefit of this quantum benefits, activating the cells, giving the cells a relaxed mood. I've stopped. Do you know that water pollution can cause the entire ecosystem to collapse if remain unchecked? So that is why, in order to prevent this, this is the solution to food and water pollution in our environment. Every home must at least have this goal in their home, because I go out every day. I eat, even when I go to parties, weddings, I go with my bowl. I'm not ashamed because I know in the past what I suffer. Imagine me coming to your house. I will only drink water. I take my water along. I don't buy water. I don't buy bottled water. I fetch water directly from my borehole, just activate it with this. Before this, I boil water, travel along. But But nowadays, I don't do boiled water again. Directly from my borehole, I don't have all those side effects I have experienced in the past. This bowl has really come to help me. It's a must-have for every home. If not that, it's not so the children will not be careful. I don't mind giving it to my children in boarding. Let it be their only plate they will feed from. But luckily, they have the broken pieces in their drinking water, which for me, I have been able to have solution when it comes to that aspect. So I will advise, as you are on this call today, if you don't have this bowl, please make it a date to get one. Very, very important. At least get one for the aged one around you, for the young ones, so that they start living a healthy lifestyle. It's earlier, better to start now than when it's late. We all know that prevention is far, far, far cheaper than what's that adage again? Prevention is better than cure, but this time around, it's far, far cheaper. So thank you, Madam Amara, over to you.
No, Kemi, on the machine. Okay. Thank you very much. Now, if you have any question, please put on the chat. Madam Angela also did a great job there. So we're here to learn. This information has totally changed my life. The first time I saw the Dr. Adesoko came and talked about this plate. I've been selling it, but when he came and talked about it, I decided to buy it in my home. It has changed everything for me. Okay, my children don't fall sick like before. So Kemi, John, all right, welcome, Ma. She's going to take us on the machine. Yes, she's going to take us on the machine. Yep, she's spotlighted. She's co-host. You can unmute yourself. Go ahead, Ma. Unmute yourself.
Okay. Good afternoon, everyone. This is a beautiful afternoon, and I'm not going to take much of your time. Thank you all that has been here from the beginning of today's presentation on quantum. My name is Kemi Ajanaku, and I'm your host for now. I'm going to take you on a different quantum product. And what I'm going to talk about this afternoon is our light quantum telomerase machine. I wouldn't want to take much of your time. My story is very, very simple. Thank you, the last speaker, Angela and Amara, for telling us all about the company, how we can get these products for ourselves. Yes. So now, I want to quickly share my slide so that we can follow each other. Thank you all. Please, let us be interactive in this. I will not take much time. If you can see this slide clearly, please kindly put a 1 in the chat for me. I want to be sure you are hearing me and you are seeing me clearly. I'm going to be talking on light quantum machine today because what quantum has done in my life, if I start talking about it, we will not leave here today. I have a load of testimonies of what quantum have done for me. But today I'm going to tell you about this important product that every one of us on this call must have for ourselves. Why? Let me tell you the reason why. The reason is because this light is called hospital in the home. That is the reason. It is called hospital in the home. Why is it hospital in the home? That you imagine you going to the hospital and you see doctor, you see nurse, you check this, you check that before you will finally now see the final doctor that will give you everything. But when this is with you, I'm not saying you should not have your doctor. I have my doctor. I'm not saying you should not go to hospital, but I'm just telling you of why you need to have this. When lights with different, I told you it's a light quantum telomerase machine. I'm going to tell you about the light. The light, I'm not the one that originated light. One of the speakers said, mentioned about Einstein and Max Planck and Niels Bohr. These are the fathers of quantum. They found quantum in the 1903s, 1800 to 1900. But they didn't see their projects, their work did not see the light of the day because of politics. And we all know that politics. So, but there are some group of people that are living under the sun today. We call them Asians. Those of you that are familiar with them, when you go to their country, what do they take mostly? They take herbs. They believe in their environment. They believe so much on nature, you know. So they are the one that has brought us this opportunity. They are the one that has saved us from the pharmaceutical world. Let me just say it like that. You know, even doctors today, they are trying to give us more preventive lifestyle than the other things that we're all used to. So they are the one, these gentlemen are the one that told us that when light with different spectrum illuminates the organisms, it produces different treatment effects, thus having the effect to improve total well-being in the body. Yes, I'm not a scientist. So let me tell you more about the health benefits of what quantum, because this light contains quantum. Please don't forget, it contains quantum and it also has telomerase. And quantum, we'll be hearing about quantum seeds. Quantum has so much benefit for us. You know, the benefits are awesome. These are them. They are plenty. In fact, I can't read all of them for you. No pain, no inflammation, improved blood circulation. And the first speaker said blood circulation is very major to every human health. It's very, very major. If your blood is not circulating well, that is what causes blood pressure. That is what causes arthritis. That is what causes so many things. Because there's no way, there's no road for the blood to pass. Because blockade, toxins are blocked. Increase energy and stamina. Quantum improve your sleep. Yes, we were told this morning. I'm not repeating everything because we have so many things that quantum does for us. It enhances cellular nutrition. How healthy are your cells? And detoxification. Somebody just said it now, that with quantum, they go to toilets very well. You have free detoxification. Toxins are being expelled from your system freely without you going to see any human being. Helps to retard the aging process. You look fresh and young when you are into quantum lifestyle. Helps to fight cancer cells, increase focus and concentration. Yes, empowers meditation and prayer, increase oxygen supply to the blood. Wow, how many people that their blood are here today that their blood is short of oxygen? You won't know until something happens and somehow you are carried to that place they call hospital and they start carrying out tests. Has the ability to help to destroy viruses and bacteria. I witnessed this during this last lockdown. So I witnessed it because somebody that came from the States said she was wearing the bracelet. She's a health worker and she was wearing our bracelet that we just talked about. And this virus, you know how it was in 2020. Everybody was falling down around her. And her boss has to call her that you are the only one that has not taken time off. You are the only one that we have not treated for anything. What is your strength? She showed them the bracelet. We said, what? What is it? In fact, immediately we were released in October after the NSAS. This lady came down to the hospital. I was there. And she grabbed all the bracelets you have and all the quantum products you can have and went back straight to the United States. So this is nothing but the truth. So that is about quantum. Now, light quantum telomerase. What is telomerase? Telomerase, I'm not a scientist, I'm not a doctor, but with the little knowledge I have, you are going to come again on Thursday this coming week to come and hear more from the doctor that knows the foundation of telomerase. But what I learned about telomerase on Thursday from a medical doctor that is also in the university, Quantum University, was that telomerase is the major thing that actually when your cells are breaking, this is the thing that holds the cell and make it to be healthy so that it will not, as it's breaking, it will not be multiplying to negativity. It will be increasing, the positive cell will be increasing and the negative one will be going down. They will be dying. The positive one will be multiplying, thereby you will be experiencing longevity, you'll be experiencing good health, you'll be experiencing a lot of things that your age mates are not experiencing. Yes, those of us that are between the age bracket of 50 and above that are using quantum, you can bear me witness on this. So this is the most important thing about this telomerase machine. And it does not affect, it's not only for adults, also for children. Any child, a little child can use it, anybody, an adult can use it, male or female. So it is very, very important. That's why they call it hospital in the home. Why this light? The reason is because it has 7 different lights. It produces 7 different lights. You know, I told you earlier that different light colors, when they come together, they give you good health benefits according to the scientists. So what is the first light? The first one that this light produces what is called calcium supplements. You know how we women lose calcium every blessed month. Anytime you see your daily, your monthly cycles, as a lady, as a young lady, as an old woman, you are losing calcium. And that is why, look around you. Osteoporosis is common among women. The disease of bone that make the bone to bend at a certain age is because of loss of calcium. How many of you that are here as ladies do take calcium supplements every month before and after your menstruation? If you do it, please put a 1 in the chat for me. Put a 2 in the chat for me if you take calcium supplements. Okay, if you don't even take it before and after your menstruation, do you take calcium supplements at all? Please put a 2 in the chat for me. So our body loses calcium every now and then. We are losing blood. It loses calcium. And you men, don't say, oh, I don't see menstrual cycle, so I have my calcium. It is not true. Anytime those men that are above 18 or that are gotten to the age of a bigger age, married men, anytime you have relationship with your wife, anytime you have and you ejaculate, you are losing dozens and dozens and tons of calcium. So why will you leave yourself to bend at later age when you are getting older and older? Why will you leave yourself to suffer arthritis? Why will you leave your immune system to be disordered? Because of calcium deficiency. Also, these calcium lights also help you to prevent the threat disease of cardiovascular disease that we all know today. It prevents it. Endocrine and immune system caused by metabolic abnormalities. So this calcium is very, very essential. And this light give it to you. It is there written boldly. So you just click calcium on the light machine. If you are doing it every day, wow, you are giving yourself a lot of good. You are doing your body and your bone a lot of good. So let me go to the next one. The red light. The red light is the one that is very, very, all of them are very important, but this is, the wavelength is 6.35 mm, I'm sorry. It is high energy red light, penetration strong. What is it that is covering my slide? For anti-inflammation and analgesia. It accelerates wound healing, improve the activity of enzymes. It's also used for acne, burns, bruises, chronic cough, asthma. Oh, sorry, I can't see that word very well. Arthralgia and rheumatoid arthritis. Wow. If you see where this light, the picture of the light very well, it was put on a shin of a lady. Rheumatoid arthritis is very, very rampant in our society. And this is a very bad disease. I don't wish anybody to have rheumatoid arthritis. When you see some ladies that their fingers are disfigured, distorted, like the fingers, you will see their knuckles come out like that. It is arthritis, rheumatoid arthritis. Arthritis, they have them in different places, different forms, but they say rheumatoid is very, very dangerous. And it doesn't go, and it defiles almost all medication. Almost all medication, yes. Most people that have rheumatoid, they go on wheelchairs, except the very strong one that just want to not give up. So these red lights take care of all this for you. Acne, you put it, and you also, another important thing about this red light is that you can put your medication under it for it to structure that medication to reduce or downplay the side effects of your medication if peradventure you are on any medication for now. So these are the benefit, the reason why you need to get this light. That's number 2 reason. Number 3 reason why you need to get this light is that it also produces a green light that has the function of stability, of relaxation, relaxes the nerves. Like those of the people that gave me testimony on Thursday when I was talking about this light, they said, it makes me relax, it makes me to sleep. I sleep better, I feel better, I feel much, and I relax once I put it on. And the person that gave me that testimony is an engineer from Ibadan that I know he's very, very active, very, very active man from morning to night. Sometimes he doesn't sit because it's always on the field. Yes, blackhead, acne, endocrine disorder caused by fatigue and mental stress. You see, the doctor actually mentions stress, how stress is reducing our telomerase. Another point I forgot to tell you about telomerase is that once you are hitting the age of 30, telomerase, your body will stop producing it because normally it's your body that's supposed to produce it, just like your body produce glutathione and other things like that. So if you are getting older and you are not doing anything to help your body to produce this telomerase, all the other functions, the parts that the telomerase is supposed to take care of, and they said the first thing is the liver. The doctor mentioned it. That is, the liver is the first thing that this telomerase lack affects in your body, among your organs. So please, and we are living in a stressful world. Now there is no fuel everywhere. We are living in our house. We are leaving our house to go and queue for fuel, come back, go for wedding, go for that, especially those of us that live in Lagos. Please, you need this light machine to reduce the stressful life that we live in Lagos. And everybody, that is, even those of you that are not in Lagos, Nigeria is a stressful country. Please, take it. Take it from me. The next light I'm going to talk about is, okay, that's about the green light. Yes, this depressed mood, please take it. Most people are depressed. Most people that you see on the road walking, they are depressed. With this light, because me myself, I know quantum elevates your mood. Once you are using quantum products, it's one of the benefits. It improves your mood, yes. With this light, most people that have come to the office to use it, they say, hey, I feel better. It's not that they were sick before. They were not sick. They didn't feel anything. But they say, okay, let me use it. Okay, let me try it. But you will see that your positive energy will just come up. You just feel like laughing. You just feel like feeling good. So most people that are depressed, especially our men, men, I'm sorry, men don't like to talk. They don't like to talk. And most of them are in depressed stage. Now, please, if you're a wife, get this light for the house. If you're a husband that is here, get this light for your family. So for us to maintain longevity, to be able to reap the fruit of our labor. Thank you. So let me go to the next one quickly. This is the blue wavelength. Wow. What does it do? It promotes the synthesis of protein and collagen, whitening skin and teeth, suitable for jaundice of newborn, as well as allergic, oily, and acne skin, restraining the acrid bacteria, activating and tightening skin, and pregnancy spots. Wow. Actually, the first time, what they are trying to say here about this blue light is that for those of us that like to look beautiful, the beauty parlors, they like this machine a lot. In beauty parlors, you can go for facial treatment And when after they finish everything on your face, you come out, your face will be looking as if, oh, you are just 18 years old. They won't know you are 65. This light does this exactly. The first time I posted this light, I got a response from Abuja from a lady. She said, wow, we have this light in Nigeria now. I bought one in China so many years ago, but it's very small. Oh, this is very good. Since I've been using that light, I don't have acne on my face anymore. No more pimples, nothing like that on my face. In fact, I love it. She started asking me for the price of it. When I told her, I said, oh, my own was very small. It was very small, tiny light that you just put on your face. So collagen has to do with our skin. It's a substance under our skin that protein is to bring out. This light produces it for you. Also, I want you to take note of jaundice. Most children today, when they are born, newborn baby, they have jaundice. And if the parents, if they don't take note on time, most hospitals today, when they have those children, they just send them home. They just send them home like that. They don't cross-check whether they have this because of a lot of people and a lot of trouble. Imagine somebody giving birth in this situation that the country is now, where there is no light, where there is no fuel. They will just be packing them. Oh, yeah, you have delivered. Bye-bye, see you. And next. They don't have time to do routine check on those babies. And they bring them home. They find that the child turned yellow. Those kind of babies, you put them under these blue lights. Jaundice is gone. It's gone. So please, this is hospital in the home. You can now agree with me that this is nothing but hospital in the home. The purple lights, wow, 308 mm. What does it do? It stimulates the secretion system and dredges lymph glands. It is effective mucous membrane, ulcer, and acne. Can you now see? You know what? When this light was first brought to Double Plus in 2019, being that the language was in Asia language, we don't really understand what, we can't interpret the language. We did not know much about the lights until one of our Asian staff got first sick during the Corona period. And he was so sick that in fact, everybody was like, the doctor gave him up that, oh, this man, they don't know. And he cannot even fly that time. There was no what do you call it? There was no flight that time. So one of the Nigerian doctor now said, okay, let us test him again for malaria and typhoid. So they tested him and they found out that typhoid has actually finished his intestine. That was the first time I was hearing of perforated intestine, that typhoid can do that to humanity. So I think, they were communicating with their home country. They were communicating and giving reports back. So one of them sent message that, oh, the light machine is the telomerase machine is in the office. He should be putting his medication under that light, and he himself should be lying down under that light for 24 hours, except when he wants to ease himself or except when he wants to go and eat. He should be there. For about 4 weeks, this man was on there. We couldn't see him. Nobody could see him. No phone call, no nothing. He was on this machine. He was on this machine throughout. Do you know what? By the time this guy came out, he was like, even the doctor was saying, so what did he use? Is it those drugs? Is it those drugs? But because they cannot speak English, they couldn't speak English, they couldn't explain to the doctor that, oh, it is this light that we have used to help this man, So today, in fact, he has gone back to the country because it was well now. It was very, very fine. It was very, very fine. But the part of the sickness that was causing him, he was homesick, he couldn't travel, he was missing his family, and then typhoid has come to take accommodation on him, in his body. So I just want to let you know that these are the major reasons why you need this light. These are the major reasons why you need this light. So I don't want to take much of your time any longer. For those of you that are here, this light is very, very amazing. Before I turn back to my moderator in the house, I want you to know that with this light, the price for the light is very, very small. It's very, very small compared to the amenities and the things that we enjoy our life with. Some of us have 3, 4, 5 million cars. Some of us live in a house where we pay over ₦1 million in a month, in a year, like that. If you can afford those things, you can afford this machine. And the machine is not even as cost as that. I'm going to go to that slide. My friend will show us that slide on. I will leave that part to the person that's going to talk, but I just want to let you know that if you are interested in getting this light in your home, for the fact that you're on this call today, this afternoon, there is something good for you. There is something good for you. I am promising you that there's something good for you. And if you just indicate for me, raise your hand that I'm interested in the machine. Just raise your hand on the chat room. Raise your hand. Let me know whether, oh yes, I'm interested. How can I get the chat box now? How can I get the chat box? I'm coming back. Let me go back to this. Okay. Please, if you are interested in the machine this afternoon, you just have to indicate by raising your hand. And you get back to the person that invited you. If I'm the one that invited you here, make sure you raise your hand. Let me know. I will check the chat room. I'll see your hand. I have an amazing thing, amazing present. And then I want to tell you, the market price for this machine, you will hear it very soon. We are going to get it at half price. Number one, that's one benefit you are getting today. The second benefit you are getting today that you are indicating is that if you make commitment today to pay at least maybe 1% of the price, 1% or 0.5%, just make commitment. Make dollar or naira commitment this afternoon. You are going to enjoy a lot of amazing benefits. I have quantum shoe out for there. I have bracelets there for you. If you make commitment today, yes, that is how it is. So for you, or us not to take much of your time any longer, yes. Amara, hello. I'm done.
Joy is next.
Hello.
Onime was taking over. Onime.
Oh, I'm sorry. Madam Onime, yes. I have an amazing speaker here tonight. This afternoon. Madam Joy Onime. She's been wonderful, and she's going to take us on a tour to how we can, our hand can benefit from quantum, knowing that our palm is our body, all the organs in our body is represented on our palm. So thank you very much, Madam Joy. The floor is yours. Thank you.
Good afternoon, everybody. It's nice having you in the house. We've spoken so much. We've all heard about the quantum benefits, but not to bore you, I want to say that our ring, the quantum ring, is the tiniest of our quantum object that can go with you everywhere you go. Yes, it's like MTN, we say they're everywhere you go, but our ring with it on you is quantum everywhere you go. Is the smallest object that we have that you can carry around everywhere you go. It's convenient, and it's, even if you don't want anybody to notice you have a quantum product on, it's very, very convenient, I must say. It comes in different sizes, different colors. You have gold, you have silver, you have the mixed bronze-like color. So it comes in different sizes. So size is not a problem. And, you know, it comes in a wonderful packaging system. And you'll say, why do I need the ring? Like we were saying yesterday, for as many of us that were there yesterday, that's why I say I won't want to bore us. But if you're new today, I want to tell you that the reason why you must have this ring is because your hands are very important. See, I'm carrying my quantum. It looks easy to carry any object, but it's not as easy as you might think. It's because your hands are functional. And as I'm carrying it, this quantum cup, if it's hot, you will know by your hands, the sensations on your hand. If it's cold, you will know because your hands are your first sense that will respond to your body that this thing is cold or hot. So your hands, they're very important. You might not know. May God not let us lose our hands. That's the truth. So the dangers and solutions to our health challenges as concern our hands, they need to be taken proper care of. Why is hand safety so important? It has been estimated that almost 20% of all disabling accidents on the job involve the hands. Yes. If your hands are not working well, there's every possibility you might have accidents, because if they are not having sensors, they are like sensors. If you can't feel with your hands, then you're in trouble. Without your fingers or hands, your ability to work will be greatly reduced. Imagine having a person with no hands. You know how terrible it would be. There are lots of things we take for granted, which we are enabled to do because we have our hands functional. Your hands are one of your greatest assets, and therefore they must be protected. Now, we have a lot of things that have been mentioned before now by all the other speakers. Number one, we have tingling or pain in our fingers. You know, there are signs. It's our hands teaching us about our health, telling us whether there's a problem going on in our inside. You know, we said when there's a tingling sign or pain, it shows there are little signs of heart attack. A lot of people are dropping by the day, and they're like, he wasn't sick, nothing was wrong with him, but he just fell. He might have been having signs, maybe a tingling sign or a pain sensation, and he didn't ascribe it because it's coming from the hand. And as we get to go on, you find out that all our organs, they are situated on our palms. Every of our organ is represented on our palms. And when we don't know what is happening, we will just ignore it, which is what quantum products are making you aware of. We are talking about a preventive lifestyle. Don't ignore things. Key into prevention so that these things won't even come your way in the first place. So when we have those tingling signs, it's stroke or what people call heart attack that is on the way. You have to guard against it. Diabetes equally. When you start, you know, you don't feel your hands, what they call numbness. It's part of the signs of diabetes. For our pregnant people too, they have all kinds of signs on their hands when they're pregnant, but these signs might go away after they give birth. But they are all things we can avoid. We have osteoarthritis, which the last speaker have spoken about, which has to do with arthritis of the bones. You know, they are, when our tissues start breaking down, the cartilages, you know, each bone is held together by cartilages, those soft things, which a lot of us, when we kill our chickens or our goats, we call it biscuit bone. Well, for your information, those biscuit bones, they are equally in humans, they're called cartilages. They wear out, but when you protect them, you will do well. You have rheumatoid arthritis, which can cause deformities. She talked about deformities of the fingers. You know, you see the signs. You know, your hands can be distorted out of arthritis. They are called rheumatoid arthritis. You don't need all this. So because we are running, we have what they call gout. A lot of us like salt. You go to the restaurant, oh, this salt is not enough. Give me more salt. They are building up. They are building up as uric acids. They are crystals that form around, you know, your joints, your bones. After a while, these bones, they'll start paining you. You can't bend it, you know. To bend your finger might look very easy, but after a while, you might not be able to bend it because of the uric acid that have formed all around these bones. But you can prevent all that. It can be on your hands, it can be on your toes, because they are connected. Your hands and your feet, they are connected. And all the other organs of the body are represented on these two platforms, I must say. And that's why the ancient Chinese people, when they do acupuncture, they know where to touch, and you start feeling the sensation in the right place. So gout, watch out for salt eaters, for salt lovers. You need our quantum ring. You know, we have infections, we have things like this. All these things come through our hands. When there's infection, we have what they call weak low. You know, the hand will be trying to bring out pus. It has to find a way. That's when our hands get swollen. But when we put our quantum ring, these things keep us protected. we have what they call ET, essential tremors. Now, these essential tremors, many of us are familiar with it. You know, you see some people, their hands, they're shaking, and you're like wondering what's wrong with this person. Although many a times it could be as a result of genes. They'll say, oh, it runs in their family. You know, if you know that is your situation, it runs in your family, then you have to guard against it. By our quantum ring today, it will help prevent all those signals you've seen in others. You have to prevent it from coming to you. You have toxins in the environment. We've talked about our plates used for pollution, to make you free from pollution. Yes, there are toxins in the environment, and we can prevent it by just wearing our ring. Age too, none of us can run away from age. We're all getting older. And because of age, some people might not have these symptoms when they are young. And because all of us, we're praying to grow old, we need our quantum ring so that in our old age, we'll be able to help ourselves. We'll not become handicapped, depending on people to help us. No, we don't want that. Drugs too. We've talked about drugs. You know, there's some drugs that are given that cause tremor. You start shaking. You know, some people say, after I took this medicine, I don't know, my body is shaking, my whole body is shaking. And how do you know your body is shaking? It starts from your hand. You start seeing the effects on your hand, you know. So to prevent all these things, you know, some people, they like caffeine. That's coffee. It has to be thick. Without it, and they can't stay. It causes tremors, what we call ET, essential tremors. But you can guard against all this. You can still take your coffee, but when you with the ring, it helps reduce all these tremors, and you might not even suffer them at all. Stress, as we've mentioned, you know, Kemi spoke about stress. It's very, very common, prevalent in our environment today, but we can prevent all this to get to us, because all this, please, can you mute your mic? If you're just joining us, please, I appreciate if you can mute your mic. We are hearing your interference. So when you're going through stress, know that you have a guard in the place of the quantum ring. Then we have diabetes, which is high sugar level. We have what they call hypoglycemia, which is low sugar level. So you might say, my sugar is not high, but you might suffer from very low sugar level, which is equally a problem. This causes your body to break out in sweat and all that. But all this, what the ring will do for you is it will regulate your sugar level. It will not be too high, neither will it be too low. So you'll just be okay. We've said it, and I'll just quickly recap that when you use our quantum ring, you have improved microcirculation. You can prevent static electricity and reduce radiation. We have radiation all over our TV, our computers, our microwaves, name it. Most of our electrical gadgets, they emit all these radiations. So with this ring, the little ring on your finger, you prevent all those radiations. You know, long-term wear can effectively prevent and regulate stenosis and chronic arthritis. And what they call mouse hand, for those of us who are in the office using our mouse continuously, you know, you have a bump on, you start seeing the sign on your hand. But when you wear the ring, this will be eliminated. It improves the quality of our skin. Yes, Kemi spoke about it. It increases elasticity because your collagen level will be nice, and it will delay aging. No one of us want to age. Me, I don't want to age. It eliminates spots. All this acne, they will not be there on your face. You have smooth skin. It reduces tendency of stroke and arthritis. We've said it. Adhering to wearing a few weeks can soothe and improve the cold body, reduce cramps and hand numbness. The efficiency is about 80%. It forms a long-term stable quantum energy field at home. So anywhere you are carrying quantum around you. You know, we say we cannot see quantum, but when we have a quantum infused object on us, it equally relates with our body, and everywhere we go, we are protected. Here we have the diagram of all our organs represented on our hands. That is why we must protect our hands. When you protect your hands, your whole inside and outside is guarded. So these are the different organs represented on our hands and even on our feet. Some people might say, oh, I don't like wearing rings on my hand. Yes, you are permitted. You can wear it on your toes. In doing that, you're equally protecting a lot of organs, which is the basis of quantum. We're talking about wellness here. And not only wellness, we're talking about wealth. So you will be asking, these people have spoken so much. How can I key into this whole thing? How can I be part of this great family? Well, I'll show us. This is how the money is made. This day, I will tell you. Yes, they've spoken about the bracelet, they've spoken about the bowls, they've spoken about the glasses, we've spoken about the telomerase machine, and we've spoken about the rings. Now, how do we key into this? We're saying when you become part of us, yes, when you become a partner, you will earn 8 times a month in up to 8 different ways, because many of us, we're salary earners, or we just do business is when the money comes, that it comes. But this one, you are sure, if you are hungry enough to do and you are coachable, you want to follow instruction as you need to, then you can earn 8 times a month, because every Wednesday you earn, every Friday you earn. Now, that is 8 different times. You don't need to wait till month end or bi-weekly. No, we will support you. Yes, we will not leave you alone. The person that brings you in and every other staff will be your support. You will have an exclusive ID and your own business website. Yes, there's no secrecy, it's all open, because immediately you register or you become part by buying any of the products that we've been speaking on today, automatically you have your own identity. Automatically you have your own office that whenever you log in, you will see everything that you are entitled to and everything will be made clear. It's called the business website. You'll be opened to it. You enjoy priority. In what sense? When products are being sold, you are expected to have 100% markup price. Yes, but when you become part of us, you're going to have high quality, low price for everything you're buying. Yes, and save money for personal use. That is how the money is made. Another thing, you have priority of product agent. That's for retail. You make huge benefit. Yes, you can sell at what I've said before, 100% markup. Yes, that is what the company is permitting us to do. And still you enjoy team remuneration for making money. It's not only that, you still get some other things paid to you. You have an opportunity to become a shareholder of the company. Yes, there's no discrimination. There's no age, there's no race barrier. Automatically, you can become a shareholder. With one purchase, you gain an opportunity of doing business continuously. That's, you just only need one product to become part of us. It's not something you have to come over and over again. No, with all the gateway products we've spoken about today, if you can just key in and just buy one, either the ring or either the machine or either the eyeglasses or the bowl, automatically, or the bracelet, you become part of us. With one purchase, you gain an opportunity of doing, okay, I've spoken about that. Now, we have different packages. As we've said before, repurchase or refer someone to any of the gateway products and earn. Yes, it doesn't stop at you buying alone. If you refer people, yes, you might have friends and family. Oh, you've used the product, it has worked for you. Oh, I've used the product, I can see the benefit. You can refer people. And when you do that, you get 30% repurchase bonus. Yes, you get 10% balance bonus and leadership bonus. all this will accrue to you just by referring people. You know, the more you are repurchased or referred, the more you earn. So the more people that come through you, it's you that will have the opportunity to earn all that, you know, that is coming through them. You will earn it. In addition, I've said we can sell at 100%. If you buy for 50 naira, you can sell at 100 naira. You earn additional monthly 5% of the cumulative value on products purchased in the organization. Now we have different packages. We have what they call the executive package. The executive package comes as the first one, maybe you've heard the entire grammar today, is $1,500 or 720,000 naira, which is the telomerase machine. Now, when you buy our machine, ideally, it's supposed to be sold at 1.5 million naira. That is the truth, because that is the company's advice for all of us. But because you are here today, because you are listening to us, because you have indicated your hand, because I saw 3 hands indicating, and because these 3 hands have indicated today, I want to say congratulations, because you can buy the machine, because you're here today at the price of 720,000 naira. Or if you want to do a dollar transfer, you do a dollar transfer of 1,500 for the machine. Now, what does this earn you? You say, what is in it for me? When you do that transfer, you automatically get 150,000 naira back. Yes, that is the first earning you'll get. And then you get 3 golden triangles. That means 10 accounts. You are coming in a big way. We automatically set up 10 accounts for you. Yes, just by buying this machine that have been so much spoken about today. Now, if you're on the other side and say, oh, I don't think I want the machine. For this same package, which we call the Executive Pack 2, you can still get your 150,000 naira back when you pay $1,500 or 720,000 naira. Yes. You say, I don't want the machine, no, but I've heard so much. I want to feel you people. I want a little of everything I've heard today. Now, you can do these other 4 items you are seeing being displayed. You can do 10. So you might choose, I want 3 bowls, 2 glasses, that's 5 items, and 1 set of rings, 1 set of bracelets, till it's up to 10 items like that. Yes, it is allowed. And automatically you still get your 150,000 naira back. You're still entitled to 10 accounts. That's combination of any of this. It depends on your priority. That's the, now if you say, I would love you people, but you see, I don't have that kind of money. I don't have 720,000 naira. I don't have $1,500. Well, there's another package which we call the senior pack. Yes, you're still a senior person. You can do that for $475 or 228,000 naira. What does this entitle you to? Well, listen, you can get 3 of any of the items displayed here. So it's either you buy a plate, a set of plate, or an eyeglass, and a set of either the ring or either the bracelet. When you do that, 3 of any of these items, you just pay 228,000. What is the rebate for you? You get 35,000 naira back automatically. And you're entitled to 3 accounts. Yes, 3 accounts, which we call the golden triangle. That is what it will entitle you to. You say, okay, because I'm hearing for the first time, I don't have that power. What can I do? I don't want to leave this meeting today without signing up for something. Well, all hope is not lost. What we call the single pack is gotten for $159. That is 77,000 naira. So with 77,000 naira today, you can be part of us. Yes, you can choose any of these items displayed. With 77,000 naira, you can go home with our tableware, or our eyeglass, or our bracelet, or our set of ring. Any of these items that so please you, you can get with 77,000 naira, and you become a partner. So that is how you can be part of us. And when you register, it's a one-off thing. You become part of us, and every other product you see here will be sold to you at company price. Yes, once you register, automatically you get every of these products that you see displayed at company price. If not, if you are not registered, when you come, we will sell ×2 to you. So I don't know what you're waiting for. All I need you to say is yes today. Choose from any of these packages, either the executive pack, or the senior pack, or the single pack. And like I told you before, the executive pack, just 720,000 naira or $1,500. The senior pack, just $475 or 208,000 naira. Or the single pack, 159 or 77,000 naira. And you experience high quality, low price. You know, while we're on this meeting, somebody called and said, hey, you told me about this product. How can I be a partner? I said, this is the price. He shouted. I said, really? There is no price too big to pay for health. When you are healthy, you are wealthy. That is the truth. You stop spending on hospital, because if you have an emergency, whether you like it or not, you will look for money. So don't wait for that emergency. I want you to say yes today. Prevent yourself, your household, your loved ones from going into a crisis situation. Prevent yourself from having to start borrowing money because you want to save a life in the hospital. That's the worst thing that will happen to you. Why not prevent that emergency by investing in the quantum lifestyle, by just checking their money according to people, checking their money and living well, and your loved ones too? How can you be a partner, get free support, free coaching, free training, free products? Yes, you might say, I don't still understand all that you are saying. Please get back to the person that invited you. The person will still have time to tell you in detail all that we stand for. And I know today, you didn't just come here to listen to a show, but to do something that will affect your future. So I want you to say yes. I want you to get back to that person that invited you. I want you to take it seriously, and you will enjoy yourself for taking that great decision today. Be a customer and get free good discount. Thank you very much. I hope you have been in the right place today. Thank you. Over to you, Miss Amara. Thank you.
Thank you. So we have a few people who have indicated they want the machine. And I don't know if the people are still in the house. If you're in the house, can you hear me stop sharing, Mama? Yes, if you are in the house, we have an offer for you if you're picking up the machine today. Today, the company has, it's in their culture to always gift you with some free products. But do we have the people that indicated they want the machine? If you are buying the machine today and you're ready to make some commitments, Mrs. Dehinwa, who invited you? Mrs. Dehinwa. May I know who invited you? I think I can unmute now. Does anybody have a question? We've kept it beyond time, but we're all still here because we're here to learn. Appreciate you for having that learning attitude. They say the people that will succeed today are people who are ready to learn. Mrs. Dehinwa, you want to unmute yourself? Tell us who invited you so that the person can take notes. We do have extra offer for whoever wants to buy the machine. Then is there any other person in the house who wants to buy any of the products we also showed? Any of the product that we also showed? Anyone who invited you, please?
Good afternoon. Well done, my great leader.
Yes, ma'am.
Kemi Ajanoku. You don't.
And I'm telling you, what do you have to offer the person that is buying the machine today, or who is ready to at least make a commitment? Now, while she's answering that, Madam Kemi, if you're there, someone wants to pick up the machine.
Don't worry.
Anybody that is paying for the machine right away is going to get the quantum shoe with a bracelet, quantum bracelet. It's quantum shoe.
Quantum shoe and quantum bracelet. Oh my God.
Yes.
I'm buying. I'm buying. I'm in your team. Please.
You are welcome. You are welcome.
Are you for real? You're getting the quantum shoe and quantum.
For real, quantum shoe. Quantum shoe. Help me show them the quantum shoe.
What is the quantum shoe? Oh my God.
Yes.
Oh my God.
Oh
my God.
The quantum shoe.
The person is getting the quantum. No, she's challenging me. Wow. Do I have any
bracelet
in the house? You're going to get quantum shoes. You choose your color, choose the type you want. These shoes are healing shoes. You're going to get the quantum shoe for free. And you're also going to get the quantum bracelet. This is a very, very generous offer. That's in addition with all the other benefits. Wow. Okay, so that's all who are taking a step today, who are making commitment today on the machine. All right, thank you, Ma. Is there any other person in the house who wants to pick up the other product that we have shared? Are you anybody picking up any product today, even if you're an existing member? I'm going to pick up all the plate, or the ring, or the glasses. Can you indicate we have special extra promo today? Special extra promo today. Anybody here? So we can take care. Let's wrap that off. Mrs. Deyinwa has already indicated, and you have been taken care of. So quickly get back to Madam Kemi and do what you have to do to get what you have to get. All right. So who else is indicating before we close up? We'll see. You will announce again when next we have this product. Now I have somebody in the house. If you have to go, it's fine, but I have someone in the house who have made special requests that she wants to know about the pad. Sweethearts, I'm here to make you happy about the pad. Now, before I started using this pad, let me give you my story. I used to experience what they call DATs. I never knew it was called DATs. Never knew it was quantum park. I never knew it was called that. It was when I went to, I had my twins through CS, and somehow that CS I was awake throughout discussing with, give me the plate carton. I was discussing with the, what they call it, the lady there, very fine, beautiful doctor. She was just talking with me all through. So I was hearing everything they were saying. I wasn't feeling, but I was hearing. So, you know how doctors discuss it now. They say she has what? She has what? And I told the lady, what's what? She kind of take my mind off of it because that's not what we're here to do. We're here to deliver your babies. So I'm very inquisitive. I'm very curious person. I like to learn. What's that? Yeah, pretty so. Yeah. So when I came home, I went online and I went to look for what? W-A-R-T. Now it is a boil. I don't know. I mean, this is talking fact. If you're a man in the house, please listen up because these are things that women face. We're closed though. If you have to go, please, fine. I have a guest here who said she wants to know about the pad, and I don't think I should ignore her. If you are here too, and there's any particular product you want to know about, please indicate it. We want to educate you, get to know about this, so you can key into a preventive life. So this is my story. And I always have that boil. I remember if I press it, it's very, very painful. And sometimes if pus comes out, it's always smelly. Now, this is my story. This is only me that knows it. My mother doesn't even know about these things. And this is how women are. We hide those things, we package, we come out with our weave on, we look very beautiful. But we go through these things. And I would itch. Sometimes I would think maybe it's that toilet I used. And a few days of my period, I always have this discomfort. And my period has always been irregular. That's just it. Honestly, it has always been irregular. Then when they told us about, the same company came and told us about this pad. I remember the very first day I saw this pad being demonstrated, I felt disgusted. That's the word. When I was told that the local pad we use, and I use the best of the local pads around, the most popular one. Okay, when I was told that it's made from waste, sorry, when Mr. John said that, and honestly, I felt like, you just feel like this channel, they've come to just collect money. I didn't know what I felt like doing to him. Like, can you say that the pad I'm using is made from waste? But it's true. When Nigerians who work in where they produce those pads, when they came, they made it worse. That they pick up old newspapers, old newspapers, old cartons and different things. They go around asking you, old carton, old this, they pick it up. In fact, right now they pick it from dustbins and they pack it in a room, and you have cockroaches and all kinds of creeping things there. They are indiscriminate about how they keep those things. And by the time they are done with producing those pads, go online and read up. They will bleach it to become white. Unless you're using an organic pad, that's what escapes you from those things. Wow, they use petrochemical material and the woman's body is open. So she absorbs and takes in those things. I felt very bad. But it's beyond feeling bad. And for over 30 years of my life, I'd used that part before I heard about it, because what will kill you is ignorance. What will kill anybody is ignorance. It will kill you. They used to say in my language that what you don't know will not kill you, but it's killing right now. Now, to cut my long story short, like my friends would say, the moment I changed and started using this pad, do you know that thing I'd say is what? That boil disappeared. I don't see it anymore. I don't see that what anymore. I don't itch. I'll just see blood. That's how I know my period has come. All those times that your breast will swell up a bit and all that, and you have just discomfort through a period, it has gone away. And Madam Esther came one day and she said, have you noticed that those discharge are no more? I remember those discharge, those milky discharge that can smell, you always have to be up on your hygiene. It's no more. My friends tell me that, Amara, this is your pad. Why I don't like it is that the period will just come out. It won't have any sign. All those menstrual pain disappears. The things we thought were normal. I have a friend who lives down the road here, my sister in Christ. She used to have heavy flow. Anybody that knows her knows she has heavy flow. She used to use Pampers, diapers in her period. She told me the last time we were traveling that her period was washing, pumping like that. And she came here and she took part. She said immediately she put that part, it's in control. So heavy flow is not normal. Itching is not normal. Menstrual pain is not normal. We thought it was normal. Irregular menstruation is not normal. Then since people started using this pad, we started hearing testimonies. 47-year-old friend started using our negative pad. Her period returned after having stopped for over 1 year. We thought that was great testimony until the lady of 23, the lady who has not seen her period for 23 years, started seeing her period. People start using her period. They tell us, the first time I started using it, black things started coming out, but that was it continue, it's cleansing you. Then after some time, it normalizes. You will not smell using this pad because it has negative ion inside. It has negative ion chippings. I will send requests from me on WhatsApp or anybody that invited you, request for us to send you a video that demonstrates the major thing this pad does. You'll be glad you heard about this. And you know that they said that 70% of gynecological disease is caused by wrong choice of pad. Right now, women, when they get married, that's when they start facing these things. But we need to start telling children what, 11, 10, 11, 13, who's just started their period, to start right. Because now women who are married, who have fertility problem, they look at the fallopian tube, it's blocked with traces of tissues and pad they have used. Realize that your body takes in whatever you use, whatever you put in. That's why so this particular soap right now, this soap has no chemical. The soap used to wash. If we do a demo for you,
What's it?
Is absorbing. Okay. So, but don't use it alone. Please get the young children to use it. So, can it take care of infertility problem? The answer is a yes. Because first of all, it will start treating infection. Because of the negative ion chip that's inside, it treats infection. It starts cleansing you. Please, if it's infertility issue, add our quantum pants. For a lady, add our quantum pad, add this coffee. I'm telling you what people have used and have come back with results. But when it's fertility issue, don't be the only person using it. Let the man also use the coffee and the boxers. Where is my boxer? We have the quantum boxer for men and women. So, and also you heard all the things we said about quantum. Buy as many quantum products as possible. Don't just say, I just want the pad. No. The world we live in today, the magnetic field is even causing infertility. It's causing children to be born abnormal. There was a story of a couple that was told that live under where you have high tension. They were telling them that the magnetic field is bad, it's bad, it's bad, it's bad. Their first child didn't talk. 3 years, and they didn't talk. It was Joseph that told me this story. When the lady was pregnant, she went to the hospital. They say, Madam, we don't understand what's in your tummy. It doesn't look like a baby. Of course, but they had to evacuate that child, or whether she had the baby or whatever. It didn't form well. When they moved out of that area, the first child started talking. When we say these things, it's true. So, you know what you will do? Invest in your health. If you can buy this machine, buy it for you and your spouse. If you cannot get this machine right now, then get the bracelets. Get the bracelet. You will notice that your hormone is balancing. Those symptoms, it will go away and give your body time to heal. Get the bracelets, get the plates, get the pad. We'll now have the panty liner too, so that when you're not in your period, they're using the panty liner. You know, my kids started having their period. I asked the one day, do you have pains? She said, no, am I supposed to have pain? That was what she said. Because from the onset, they started using our pad. They don't know those things. They don't know pain and all that. Look at the socks. We have the socks too. Because of time, we didn't tell you everything. But as you keep coming, have an open mind. This is the men's boxer. This is the male boxer. That price you see there is not valid. You won't get it for that price. That's why if you have to buy any of this, buy it immediately. Do you know right now, dollar, it's not that dollar is expensive. There's no dollar. You call the people, there's no dollar. For a bank to give you dollar right now, you have to show them your traveling documents. So it is really getting, if you have to buy these things, I will recommend this also. This other one that looks like singlet for you lady that is trying to conceive. Surround that tummy, that area, that abdomen, that whole area with quantum jackets. Quantumize the area while you are using the pad and the panty liner. So Stephanie, I hope you are okay. I hope you see this testimony, because sometimes they say fertility issues, sometimes the man is responsible, but most men may not submit to that. This is a man that said that the boxer you sold to me should call the peacemaker. I almost in my wife, my marriage. We have also for the coffee, a testimony somebody gave on the coffee, because this is prostrate. So our products have awesome testimonies. I want to thank you for being here. I don't want to keep you longer, but if you're buying any product from us as you are here, indicate so that we can give you the promo that we have for today. In the absence of any indication or whatever, somebody put something on the chat. Waist girdle. I've talked about the waist girdle. Are they sheton? Yeah, I've talked about the waist girdle. Now, I started using the waist girdle for my tummy. My tummy started becoming another person's tummy. Like when I dress, you see me and you see my tummy. So I started wearing the girdle. For you to know that it works, I started with 3X because of my tummy. After some time, I had to change to 2X. Yes, it firmed up the wall of my stomach, and then that is what it is. And I noticed I used to have a pain on my navel when I got pregnant, because I have big navel. When I got pregnant, something happened, something shifted or whatever on the navel. And the doctor said, blah, blah, blah. If you do this, you will not have surgery. If you do this, you might have surgery. Because I started wearing the girdle, the pain has disappeared. Thank you for being here. Be on the lookout to tell you when next we'll have this Zoom. Oh, we'll be here tomorrow. Oh my God, I didn't say it on time. We're going to be here tomorrow to talk about how to make the money. Please share the link tomorrow. What time now? We said, is it 7 o'clock or 6 o'clock? Is it 7 or 6 tomorrow?
7.
Okay, tomorrow, 7 o'clock. Please. We're going to discuss we'll talk about products. We'll talk about how the money is made tomorrow. All right? So thank you very much. Have a wonderful day. You're welcome, Stephanie. Stephanie, do you have any question you can ask? Please do ask. But tomorrow, try and be here. This is a source of income. Please, if you have an employed job, I want to tell you the truth. There's nothing like job security. You have a job, if at the end of the month you are paid, there's no guarantee for next month. Things are really getting tough. maybe they are not telling you, that job is not yours. Try and start something like this. I'm telling you, there are many people who are making millions on the pad alone. On the pad alone, they're making millions. So we have a lot of product that can make you good money. And that pad is solving a lot of problems. If we have a Zoom meeting and we call people, maybe we'll do that. We'll have a Zoom meeting on the pad and we invite ladies who have used this pad. You see their testimony. All right, God bless you. Have a wonderful day. Bye. If no other question, if no concern. Thank you for being here. Thank you, Angela. Thank you, Kemi. Thank you, Ronke, in advance. Thank you. Joy, the joy. Thank you. Thank you for being here. Thank you, Sidax. Thank you, Techno Power. All right. Thank you, Modupe. Thank you, Ade Shoton. I hope I'm getting that pronunciation right. Galazin notes, when you're coming to the Zoom call, it's good to put your name so we can greet you properly. Eunice, you're welcome. All right. Then we have Elijah. Welcome. All right. God bless you. Have an awesome day. I see you tomorrow, 7 o'clock. Okay. We'll talk about how the money is made. We'll start spreading it. We'll start sharing now. Start announcing right now how the money is made. God bless you.
Bye, everyone. Bye. Mama Denwa, please see me. See me. After the service, see me. Thank you all. The Madam Joy. Thank you, Angela, Amara.
Thank you, ma.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Please invite people for tomorrow. Tomorrow is very, very important. We are going to show you the money tomorrow. Tomorrow is Show Me the Money Day. Show Me the Money Day. Invite your friends. Let your friends invite their friends. Tomorrow is about money. Money matters. Money answers all things. So invite massively for tomorrow. Invite. That's why we made it in the evening, so that you will have finished all your church program. Invite people. Everybody needs money. Do you know how much transportation is now? Do you know how much liter they are selling a liter of fuel now in black market, and even from the pump price? We need to make this money. We need to make the money. So invite massively for tomorrow evening. We are going to show you how this money is made here. Thank you all. Thank you.
àmọ́ tùgà ní kí ló wá lè tó yìí ó fi nǹkan tó dáa kọ́ra ó ga o. Why is this guy like this? Salam. Alaikum salam wa barakatuh. Ẹ rọra mà. Irọ́ ni o. Sàmà àlékún mà. Ó ṣé o ọkọ mi sàmà àlékún mà. Ẹ rọra mà. Ẹ kújọ́ mẹ́ta. Lárí yín wẹ́lẹ̀ yìí ó jẹ́ ọkọ mi gírámà ń kọ́. Ẹ ṣeun. Mo dúpẹ́. Ẹ ṣeun mà. Gbogbo ilé ń kọ́. Pẹ̀lẹ́ mà. Ṣé ìyá pé tẹ́lá? Ìbádùrà mọ́ mi ìdẹ̀wá ní chips o. Ẹ ṣeun o. Àbẹ́fẹ́ dúró díẹ̀ ni. Ẹ̀jẹ̀ a máa lọ. Omi máa mú mi padà. Ṣé màmá ìgbọ́n lọ bá ẹni tí ń tẹ́ máa pè? Ṣé màmá wọn fẹ́ dúró? Ẹ máa lọ ọmọ yẹn padà. Pé bébì lẹ mú wa ẹ ṣeun o. Yàtọ̀ fún mi lákàrà. Mo fẹ́ gba ọ̀nà wọn ẹ̀. Gbédé ọ̀dọ̀ mi wá bí ẹ̀sẹ̀ náà ṣe wá dúró pé káwọn lè mú padà. Nígbà tí mo kọ́kọ́ ní bá máa wọn ṣaláìsí báńkì wa ìtẹ̀síwá tó rí nọ́mbà wọn lórí fóònù. Ṣé mo dúpẹ́ o jazakumullahu khairan. ṣeun mà mo dúpẹ́ o ló àwa gbà dáàdì nǹkan gbúrò kí lorúkọ ọmọ sista Kudrat akókó ríra lóde àráyè péra dáadáa ẹ rọra mà ṣé dáwọ̀ ṣe náà bò mo tún ju ọbẹ̀ ọ̀hún sí. àwọn tù láti ṣó ń wẹ̀ ni bá ń wò ó ṣó ń wẹ̀ ni Ablatif bá ń pè é. Let me look for the knife. Inú àwọn ọlọ́wọ́n mọ́tò yìí. Àbí báwo ni wọ́n ṣe fẹ́ ṣe Ọlọ́run kó ṣàánú wa? What is that? Mà lágbára nílùú yìí. Àmín o. Àmín o. Ó lágbára o. Gbogbo ẹ̀ dẹ̀ wá di Abdullah.